In today's lab, we will be taking a piece of aluminum foil and transforming it into a fluffy white powder called alum. Begin by obtaining about 1 gram of aluminum foil. Measure its mass exactly and tear it into small pieces. Don't spend all day tearing your foil, but the smaller the pieces, the quicker the first reaction will happen. Place the small pieces in a 250 milliliter beaker. In the hood, slowly add 30 milliliters of potassium hydroxide to your foil. The reaction will be exothermic, meaning it will feel hot. Let the reaction go in the hood until the foil is totally dissolved. While the reaction is happening, prepare for vacuum filtration. If you have not done vacuum filtration before, click the link in the corner to watch a video about how to perform this process. Pour your reaction mixture through the Buchner funnel. After it is done filtering, you can rinse the filter paper with a small amount of water. Wash the 250 milliliter beaker you were using so you can now place the liquid in that beaker. Be sure to turn off the vacuum before you try to remove the funnel. You can discard the solid and the filter paper. If the solution feels warm, allow it to cool. Clean the Buchner funnel and filter flask so you will be ready to use it again later. To your solution, slowly add 35 milliliters of sulfuric acid while stirring the solution. The white solid you see initially should mostly dissolve as you continue adding the acid and stirring. When you are finished, if you have more than 50 milliliters of solution, you should boil it on a hot plate until you have only 50 milliliters of liquid. Cool the beaker in an ice bath. Prepare this by placing ice and water in a large beaker and placing your smaller beaker inside. You should see crystals form as the solution cools. If the small beaker feels cold but you do not see crystals, scrape the bottom of the beaker with a glass stirring rod, which can help spur crystal growth. Now you are ready to filter your solution again as you did before. This time you will want to keep the solid, which is your alum crystals. You can wash the crystals with 50 milliliters of an ethanol solution. You may also want to use some of the solution to swirl around your beaker to transfer the crystals more completely to the filter paper. Finally, you should weigh your crystals. Transfer them to a weigh boat as best you can by scraping carefully. You can dispose of your alum crystals and your filter solution in the waste container.